Hi girls and boys, welcome back. This is the week of January 5th through the 8th, and we are on day 2. We've been studying construction and big trucks and how things are moved and how things are made. Like yesterday we talked about roads and how they're built and why we need big trucks. So we're going to have a fun book at the end of this video that I think you're going to really like. Let's review what we're going to need today, and then we'll get started. Our Play-Doh, a dry erase marker, your nameplate, the letter of the week, which is letter U. Remember, it looks like a big smile. The back side, it has a unicycle. That means one, unicycle. It has one wheel. Check that out. You have to have really great balance to be on a unicycle. We're going to write some U's. And then the only other sheet you really need to have, page 7 and 8, we have the alien on the front and the dolphin on the back. You're going to need it in a plastic sleeve so you can write on it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First, let's get your nameplate. And take your time, really take your time doing your best work. I've decided I'm going to give some of you a challenge. If you feel like you can write your whole name on the back without the dots, no dot to dots, let's see if you can try to write it. And I'm going to do my best to see if I can write mine in a way where you can read it. Hopefully mine's good enough for you to read. I've been practicing. I bet you've been practicing too. Here we go. Now if you still needed to trace on the front, that's fine. But I went ahead and gave myself a challenge and I wrote on the back side. How's yours look? Let's hold it up there. Be proud of your work. Let's say hi to all my friends. So many of you have been sticking with me all year long, and I appreciate it. We have lots of you out there. Hello, Owen. And Jameson. J for Jameson. Trayshawn. Caitlin. C for Caitlin. Hello, Bennett. B for Bennett. Hi, Aiden. A for Aiden. Christopher. C. Cash. C for Cash. Briggs. B for Briggs. Justin. J for Justin. Timmy. T for Timmy. Tempe. T for Tempe. Easton. E for Easton. Austin. A for Austin. Hayden. H for Hayden. Kaylee. K for Kaylee. Carson. K for Carson. Kenley. K for Kenley. Evelyn. E for Evelyn. Another E. Elias. E for Elias. Jessa. J for Jessa. And Brenda. B for Brenda. Hello to all my friends out there. Thank you for joining me. Now, our letter of the week is this. Can you tell me what it is? I want to hear you. U. It looks like a smile. You have a nice face. U. The letter U. Let's get our Play-Doh out. We're going to make a large U first, and then our small U. We're going to warm it up. Mine, for some reason, is pretty chilly. Maybe because it's winter. Yep, it's winter time now. We went from fall to winter, didn't we? It's going to be cold for a little while here in the Midwest. It's the area where we live. It's the state of Indiana, isn't it? Indiana. You make a nice big snake, roll it together. Mine's getting pretty long. Let's see if mine's long enough. Actually, it's just the right size. Uppercase U. It's a capital U. Now let's try our lowercase u. Warm up the Play-Doh again. This is how you do the first part, and then you're going to do a straight line for the second part. Here we have our lowercase u. U. Uppercase, lowercase, both U. Letter U. Say like umbrella. Now let's put our Play-Doh away. Mine just fell. It's gravity working, isn't it? It means everything, when you drop it, it falls toward the center of the earth, doesn't it? It's gravity. Now we're going to turn our sheet over, and we're going to do some tracing of the letter U. Start right here on the dot, gives you a starting point, and you go around. And then you make the lowercase u. It's really easy to make the uppercase u. You just go all the way around. Now the lowercase, you go around, then you stop, and then you do a straight line. Let's try it one more time. All the way around. And the lower one, you just do a small and then a straight line. You're welcome to finish the rest of the sheet. You can put it on pause and then join us again when you're through. For our other letters we've learned so far, we're going to practice those. First letter is our letter for this week, which is U. We're going to make the sound too. We'll say the letter, the picture, and the sound. Letter U, umbrella, Letter G, gate, g. Letter A, apple, a or a. Two sounds. Can say its own name, a or a. R, rainbow, T, turtle, t. I, iguana, or it also says its own name, I. So it says it and I. P, pig, p. N, number, n. K, kite, k. Say this all together. M, monkey, Make that motion like your tummy. You're so happy with what you just ate. Good. D, duck, duh. C, cat, k. H, house, h. O, octopus, ah. And it also says O, its own name. Has two sounds. Octopus, ah, or it says its own name, O. S, sun, s. Another one with two sounds. E, egg, also says its own name of E, like Easton, E. Good job. Those are all the letters you should know right now, so you should really be working hard. You can watch this video over and over if you'd like to practice those letter names and letter sounds. Let's pull out this sheet next, which is sheet 7 and 8 with the alien on the front and the dolphin on the back. Now, I hope with your tracing skills, your writing skills, sometimes we do mazes, and this is a great way for you to work on your skills. Let's start up here, and we're going to follow the alien from one planet to the next. Let's go. How's yours look? Did you stay within the lines? Let's try to help the dolphin out. Now we're going to follow the dolphin through the water. I'm going to start up here. We're going to go all the way around. That's what's so great about using the markers and an eraser. If you mess up, like let's say I messed up here and I need to erase it, it makes it really easy to catch your mistakes. There you go. That wasn't too bad, now was it? It's best to then always erase your work right away, and then it won't get stuck on the plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and erase mine right away. Also, my nameplate, I'm going to erase mine right away. It's a good habit to get in so that you don't have marker all stuck on your plastic. We're going to wash our hands like we always do, counting to 20. Make sure that you put plenty of soap on and you wash underneath your fingernails and on the backs also. Let's go ahead and count to 20. Let's get some water. Let's get some soap. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's rinse off. Shake your hands. Now let's get some paper towels and dry off. Now, why do we wash our hands so well? There are things on our hands we can't even see. They're called, you're right, they're called germs. And then we can pass those from one person to the next, and we don't want to do that, do we? We don't want to do that. Especially this time of year, we need to try to be as healthy as possible and not share germs with other people, okay? So we've been studying about construction trucks, trucks in general, and I think you're going to love this book because it's about diggers and dumpers. And what's cool about it is it has a little handle. So for a little one, you could carry it around and not drop it. This is the front cover. What's this called? The back cover. And the part that holds the whole book together, kind of like a human. We have it on our bodies that holds it all together. It's called the, you got it, spine, the spine of the book. We're going to go on a quick picture walk. That means we just walk through and look at the pictures. Do you know what kind of truck that is? We talked about that yesterday. It's a big dump truck, isn't it? It dumps things off. How about this kind of truck? That is called a backhoe. Ooh, this is pretty neat. Has lots of parts to it we'll talk about in a minute. It's called a bulldozer. Ooh, this is a good one too. An excavator. And it even has things you can feel on it. If you were here, I could let you try that. And this is called a wheel loader. So those are the trucks we're going to be talking about. So let's get started on the first page here. This is a dump truck, and it works very hard on construction sites. It's as big as a bus. Here we have Some parts you might like to know about. We have lights, just like your car or truck has lights. Here we have a fender in the front. And it has something that your car would never have. This is called a skip. It says you can fit 20 tons of earth and rubble in its huge skip. It's the part that dumps out. It's the back of the truck. It's called the skip. Can you say that with me? Skip. Kind of like when you skip down the hallway. This is a word that has more than one meaning. You can skip, like movement where you jump up and down. And a skip here is the back of a dump truck. And then this is called a ram, where it actually helps lift up and then brings back the skip. And then we have some huge wheels. Here's a backhoe. A backhoe loader is two machines in one. It has a bucket and arm. Check it out. Here's the bucket and there's the arm to it. And a powerful shovel in the front. So see the shovel in the front? And this is called the bucket. Now, in order for it not to fall over, it actually has something that comes down that's called a stabilizer. A stabilizer. And it helps it stay steady. Here we have a bulldozer. A bulldozer can push soil and rubble out of the way, and the blade's sharp edge can cut through tree trunks. Check it out here. There's a blade right here, and it can cut through things in the earth. And then a bulldozer caterpillar tracks, look at that. Here we have the caterpillar tracks, can be over 13 feet in length. It's about as long as 4 children. And here we have something called a ripper. It tears at the earth. Those are some fun words I don't usually use on a regular basis. We have a skip and we have a ripper. Here we have an excavator. And an excavator is a huge digging machine. Many have caterpillar tracks to give them extra grip. Again, here are the caterpillar tracks. That's what that uses to travel along. So you wouldn't see one of these on a highway. And there we have a wheel loader. A wheel loader is great at completing tough jobs. It works well in different environments because it can move around easily. See how it has regular tires? It doesn't have the caterpillar tracks. Here's the cab. That's where the worker sits. And it has lots of windows so that the worker, the construction person inside, can see everything around. I think you'll really love that book. If you're here at school, we can look at it together. So thanks, boys and girls, for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.